contest. Tonight doubles as a West quarterfinal in the NBA Cup, along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Well, this game has that extra juice tonight. Two NBA Cup group winners going at it.
Yeah, these have been two of the best Cup teams in the West. This should be a fantastic game. A spot in the semifinals is on the line.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdanovich is out there with James Harden. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. Randall, the pass to MP. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first-ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all 3 levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside Harden. Fires from 14. And that one drops for him.
And just taking what the defense gives him. It's good to see Harden knock down the mid-range jumper.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovich.
Yeah, Brian. Averages in double figures every year. Shoots it well from deep. A very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovich that you can rely on every night.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and he buries his first look.
Well, always ready to get off a 3 of his own. That last bucket was just added motivation for Bogdanovich.
Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Pass to Powell. Leonard outside. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss. Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
Bogdanovich, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. The floater, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Thunder, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Back to Leonard. The 11-footer. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi, whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
The drive by MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 6. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
And MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with a dunk.
Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. Harden misses. Minnesota leading by 7. Edwards finds Randall. Here's MP. Randall, a screen on Harden. Back to Randall. Launches it. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Back to Harden. Can they get it? Hits the trifecta. Harden's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now, you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
Randall outside. Here's the three. Rebound by the Clippers. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
McDaniels passes to Garza. They set the screen. Outside McDaniels. 1 second left. And he lays it in. McDaniels got 5.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their... And if you're just tuned... Completely new group for the Timberwolves. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Eubanks, he's checked in for James Harden. Leonard comes in for Batum. Powell, he's checked in for Coffey. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Dunn. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. From deep, MP. The long-range hit from MP.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team, space the floor.
Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Pass to Edwards. MP with it. McDaniels, a screen on Simmons. MP, the pass to McDaniels. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Leonard for 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 3 assists tonight. The Timberwolves lead by 9. 41 seconds left in the second. McDaniels against Leonard. McDaniels passes to MP. Here's Shannon. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Shannon's got his first 3 points of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
You expect Kawhi to take the shot, but he cleverly makes a pass.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there, then continuing to press the advantage.
What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
We appreciate you joining us.
Obviously a big hole to fill in the middle with Rudy Gobert out, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
I mean, the guy's a game changer with... And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're moving well on offense.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then it's MP, then it's Julius Randle, and it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. And it's MP with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Leonard passes to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
MP outside. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Clippers trail by 15. Harden, the pass to Eubanks. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. He's off on that one.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team. Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Here's MP. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
From deep. Nails it from 3. MP's got 27 points.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
Harden from outside. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's McDaniels on the wing. Book it, and it's Randle with the assist. Randle's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randle has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Nicholas Batum, Amir Coffey out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's James Harden, and it's Simmons in at the 2. Garza's shot is good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Once he gets a little momentum, Simmons going downhill is a scary sight.
MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Outside McDaniels. And there's a pick. Pass to Garza. Clock at 4. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Garza's got 6 in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Simmons. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
To halt the run, here's Harden. The kick out to Simmons. Another shot. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. MP looking around. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 17 points here in the second half.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
MP against Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 21.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
Here's the pick. MP, the pass to Garza. Now McDaniels. MP outside. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 33.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Here's Harden. Stolen by MP. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Garza. And stolen by Simmons. Outside Harden. Down low. Here's Dunn. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
MP against Harden. Pass to Shannon. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.